Hello and welcome back to Modded Minecraft, The Simple Life 2. I have a nice little windmill there in the background that is generating power. RF power. It's not generating it for anything at the moment. Now, what I quite like about this mod is that you can use actually sort of wires. These LV wire relays will let you stretch the LV wire from the source of generation to where you need the power. So, this is a relatively simple structure, but, I think it looks quite nice up here on the hill. The town has continued apace. We now have, was the farm built the last time? I don't think it was. I put a fence around the entire town. The gate is over there by the lumberjack, as the only person who really has reason to leave regularly. We've got 4 guard towers now, still all level 1, and I've got all the guards with bows running patrol routes around the areas where the raiders normally show up. Now, even though I have a fence here, the raiders appear here, which is rather annoying. I don't know what the rules are for their appearing. Maybe they can appear anywhere mobs can spawn, so if I torch the place up, I'll be safer. But either way, whenever they appear, these 2 guards tend to finish them off pretty quickly. But we have a farm and a farmer who spends all day just standing in that field waiting for the wheat to grow. The farm doesn't look like much at the moment, it's only level 1. I'll make it level 2 and add a second field at some point. We have a baker who is busy making the wheat into bread. Go to the inventory. There we go. I'll steal a piece of bread. Yum, freshly baked. Going relatively slowly because it's only a level 1 again. This will all be upgraded. We now have 5 residences, 5 citizens buildings, all at level 2 except for that one that's at level 3. Level 3 adds a second story to it, and actually some beds for them to sleep in, which is quite nice. And a little bit of carpet. Yeah, the carpet, and like the black carpet and the red carpet, and I upgraded the builder's hut's now level 3. And this is level 2. And that needed green carpet, so I had to find a desert and get some cactus. And to get this place to level 3, also needed brown wool. So I had to go on a long journey and find a jungle, so I could get some cocoa beans. Also, they wanted dark oak wood and acacia. So I do have some of these planted over by the lumberjack, but I've also got these ones here so I can harvest them. And I've got some cactus growing there, cocoa growing there. I'm growing the industrial hemp so I can get the string to make wool. It's possible that industrial hemp will be, if possible, what the second field that the farmer will do is, assuming that it will work. It says that it's compatible with most of the modded seeds, but some of them might not be standard. So I think that's all the changes. So let's get on with this a bit. Now, there was a little bit in the industrial age I think we can do. I think we can do the furnace upgrades. No? We were still waiting on this because we needed the 16 coal coke. I think I've put some in this chest. There we go. We've got 44 coal coke now. Oh, I already did this. I must have turned it in at some point. So we can do furnace upgrades. That means going to the nether, but it is the only way I think to get steel. We could work on water power batteries, but I don't actually have anything at the moment which makes use of the power that's being generated here. So I think I will hold off on those. We could maybe go to the nether, but There's a number of other chapters that have been opened up, and I think it might be interesting to take a quick look at Mastering Flight, Bloodthirsty, and Containment and Control. So, Bloodthirsty, killing enough things. Once I made myself the bow, killing the creepers and skeletons became a lot easier. So I can get a skeleton statue by the look of it. Why would I want a skeleton statue? Oh well, I'll just claim that one. And that has opened up the Bloodthirsty chapter. Properly armed. Before you start hunting monsters, maybe you should make sure your gear is up to the task. All of the killing tasks found here have cooldowns and can be repeated every 6 hours. Okay. I'm not wearing the armor myself, but I did make some for one of my guards. Potion, if we're going to be going to the Nether, then a potion of fire resistance is going to be the most useful. I think I might have to grab the armor. There we go. Let's borrow your armor. Oh, no, I need to make a crude wooden shield. That's what's holding it up. Okay, you can have your armor back.
My services today.
Although it's quite beat up, isn't it? I think I have a good amount of iron in here, which will be good to have a replacement. Yeah, 12 blocks. It'd be good to have replacement armor to hand if necessary. Now, I've never actually used a shield. Wood around sticks. Right, so apparently you put this in this hand, and a right-hand click will bring up the shield. Okay, I think that can block arrows and stuff. Right, potion of fire resistance. Claim that. That'll be useful when we go to the Nether. So this is just kill a load of different types of mob. So this isn't necessarily something we need to actively work on. It'll just sort of happen as we adventure. Right. Containment and Control. Make 64 torches. Item reward 12 tiki torches. Okay, so I'm going to accept the tiki torches, but I just want to make it absolutely clear that I am in no way affiliated with neo-Nazis. Now that you're familiar with monsters roaming the land, there are many ways you can visualize for containing them and perhaps even using them for your own gain in the purposes. Okay, so we'll claim those, and that opens up Containment and Control. Woot farming, stubbing your toe, and totem wood. There are many different kinds of farm in the Simple Life 2. Some grow crops, some grow mobs, and some kill mobs. This chapter will also help with base defense and resource gathering. Okay. That totemic focus you made earlier isn't just for looks. What totemic focus? I've not made a totemic focus. You can right-click on a log with it and create totem wood. Oh, nighttime. But as I said, a lot safer than it used to be. Still, best to go to bed. Right, can I see how to make a totemic focus? Because it seems to think I've already made one. 3 sticks, gunpowder, and a feather. That I can do. Right, 1 totemic focus. So, what is it you wanted me to do with it? Right-click on a log and create totem wood. So I should make some totem wood. any type of log? That would be a yes. Right, claim, so I've got a bit of extra. Sacred light. Using the totem wood with some other materials can improve the basic torches and prevent mobs from spawning within 32 blocks of wherever they are placed. You can enhance this effect by placing the sacred torch on top of totem wood to increase the range of your mob-free area. Okay, make a sacred light. Yeah, I really should have investigated this a lot earlier. Ah, this needs blaze rods. So another reason to go to the Nether. It's looking more and more like I'm going to have to make myself a portal to the Nether. The first step in really improving your mob defense and containment is to make some killer spikes that they can't avoid. Try using some swords and iron for a sturdy result. Okay, so this is just ways of killing mobs. I don't think I'm going to make this right now because it's quite expensive in iron. Because it requires 3 vanilla swords and a block of iron, so that's 18 iron. And that's that will be a type of conduit which lets you suck up mob drops. So this is to do with actually building mob traps. Right, what's woot farming? Mobs can be a real pain even when they are contained. They're noisy, they leave a mess, and if one finds a way out, then you're in for a rough night. If only there was a better way. Woot manual. Book and a skull of some kind. I do have some books because there were some bookshelves in the supply camp when I started. Let me grab that skull. Woot, the alternative mob spawner grinder system. Welcome to the user manual for your new mob factory, the safe, easy and clean way to murder your favourite mobs for their goodies. Never again will you have to mess around with spawning, killing and cleaning up behind all those mobs. You can also expand your mob factory with handy upgrades. I will give this a read later. For now, let's claim our loot bag and see what this leads to. The Yar Hammer. Woot looks like it could open some interesting doors in mob control, but there are a few things you need first. For starters, it takes a special kind of hammer to make these factories. Okay, I think I should investigate this stuff off camera. Because I'm going to have to read that Woot book, I think, before I fully understand what that stuff's about. Right, so the other thing that would be useful if I'm going to go to the Nether is mastering flight. But I can't get there yet because I need Gaia's power. To begin delving into magics of the world, it is worth first investigating the flowers you find dotted around the plains and forests. They may open the door to further progress in the arcane arts. Right, floral fertilizer. I do have some magic flowers that I've been grabbing. So I think I can make fertilizer using those petals. Yeah, so some bone meal and 4 of the floral powder, or some bone meal and just 2 dandelion yellow and 2 rose red. Pestle and mortar. I think I need to combine it with a pestle and mortar to turn it into the powder. Then I can combine that with the bone meal. Right, did I only need the one? I needed two. And that gets me the Lexica Botanica, which is again something I'm going to have to look at off camera, because this is the instruction manual for the Botania magic. Fine choice of strapping. Okay, that's just add bookmark. Botania is in essence a tech mod by definition of requiring you to put some ingenuity, thought and redstone into to create and progress. So that's opened up Gaia's power. Botania is the first stop when learning how to harness the magics of the world. Plants are just the beginning of the journey. Right, I just wanted to open up Mastering Flight. Get a feather. There are a lot of ways to slip the bonds of gravity and soar above the clouds. Some involve technology, some magic, but all of them open doors for the resourceful survivor. Slime boots. There are many ways to traverse the lands, but the most fun is by far the slime boots. They will prevent all full damage and work well along with the slime sling. Unfortunately, due to the questing system structure, you can only complete this quest with blue boots. But hang around under a slime island and I'm sure you will be able to gather the materials super quick. Okay. So I think there's a slime island near me. Okay, there's one here. Is there one closer? Not that I know of. I was wondering if there's a way I could add a waypoint marker to it there. But that's out past the farm, and I should be able to spot it in the sky relatively easily. Okay, so I'm going to need 10 blue slime. I just realised that I ran off entirely the wrong direction. I should have been heading west, whereas I ran off east. There it is, there's one slime island. One problem is night is falling and I forgot to bring a bed. Well, I've got my bow, I've got my sword and shield. Hopefully we should be okay. Now, should I actually go up there? Or is it best to stay underneath? What I might do is light up the ground a bit. Oh, a witch's hut. I think it was blue slime I wanted. Yes. So I need 6 more. Three more. Don't really like being out here in the dark. Right, that's all I need. Let's turn on the waypoints for the town hall. See if we can make our way home. Well, this will certainly help with the monster hunter. Ah. No, no! help with the Monster Hunter missions. At least it will if I survive. Got to get out of the water. Just can't move fast enough. I'm getting plenty of kills. It'd help if I was wearing some armor, to be honest with you. Do not like creepers. Why did that spider drop an arrow? Whoa! What is the collective noun for a group of creepers? An explosion of creepers? That zombie dropped an arrow as well. Oh no, they're my arrows. Duh. Am I actually picking them up again? Does that sort of recover the health on the bow? I mean, on the iron arrow. Almost home. Just another 200 meters. Run away. Discretion is the better part of valor. Yeah, there's a lot of mobs around here. I think I just lost one of my iron arrows. Yeah. Although it's still there as like, maybe something that can be repaired. Hey, quest complete, creepers. Right, let me dump my inventory. Okay, slime boots. So, 2 blocks. Slime boots. Excellent. I don't think they do anything like that, but if you jump off something high, you get this bounce effect, and they stop all falling damage, so that's useful. Okay, throw yourself. Now that you have the safety of not having to worry about falling and hurting yourself, it's time to find a quicker way to get around. Simply point the sling in the opposite direction to where you want to go, hold right-click for a second and release. Slime sling. This would have been very handy when I had to make those massive treks to the jungles and the deserts. Of course I need more slime. I need another 7 and a couple of string. Should maybe have gotten myself some extras while I was there. This is where I'm hoping that there was actually some slime in here that I hadn't noticed. Alright, I'm going to, off camera, I'm going to quickly go and get some more slime. I'm going to make sure to bring some string and a workbench, so once I've got the sling, I can use it to get back home. Ooh, some nickel and quartz.